My name is Marisa Medina and I will be doing a presentation on my kindergarten solar system lesson plan. The class consists of approximately 15 students. What is the lesson objective? The students will use hands-on activities to learn about our solar system and what it is made out of. This includes using and creating models to be able to observe and describe what they are learning. The student will also use books to see illustrations as well as learning songs to help their memory retention. The students will also visit the computer lab to further their instruction. The student will also be able to take activity sheets home for further practice. Standards address. Kindergarten text, section 8C. Earth and space. The student knows that there is recognizable patterns in the natural world and among objects in the sky. Section C. Observe, illustrate, and recognize objects in the sky, such as, and not limited to, the star, moons, sun, and neighboring planets. Anticipatory set. The teacher will first show her students a video of a song called We Are the Planets by Storybots, which displays them rapping about their names and stating facts related to each planet. The URL is included in my lesson plan, and you can find it on YouTube. Teaching instructional practices. The teacher will first use a song to introduce the planets to use the students and capture their attention. This will be the hook to my lesson. After the song, the teacher will use a book which illustrates to back up her introductory song. The student will also visit the computer lab and use NASA Space Play, and the URL for that is also included here as well. Guided practice. The teacher will sit in the carpet with her students in a circle, place a floor mat in the middle with the felt model of the solar system. With the help of the students, she will put the planets in order and talk about each one. After reviewing each one, they will go over what they learned in computer lab from the book and the video, as well as the guided practice. The teacher will ask questions such as, can you name the first planet? Do you remember which planet has rings? Do you remember what is the only planet with water? Who knows the name of the planet we live in? The students will then move to their stations and make space hats with the assistance of their teacher. The activity will require them to use color, scissors, and glue. I included a picture of the space hat that they can make, which is something very neat for them to take home. The students will also work in 5 groups of 3 to create a model of the solar system using clay. The student will also create a My Book of Space Words activity to take home for extra practice. So here is a model of what the solar system using clay may look like. Play-Doh is usually assigned in all schools at this age, so I thought it would be a very fun way to get them to use it and to get them to learn. Collaborative grouping. The students will work in groups at their assigned stations during guided practice. Given that there is 15 students, the teacher will break down the children in 5 groups of 3 in an effort to enhance their learning experience. The students will assist each other along with guidance from their teacher in coloring, cutting, and pasting their space hat, as well as creating mini model of the solar system using clay. The students are encouraged to be creative and use their imagination, as well as ask for assistance if necessary. Closure. At the end, we will read a book that was used to reinforce our initial introduction. But this time, I will be asking the students if they recognize the name of the planet when I show it to them, based on all the guided practice we already did together. I will be pausing after each page to ask what they learned about each one. Example, does this planet have gas or is it solid? Do you know the name of the red planet? Which planet has rings made out of dust, rocks, and ice? Which planet spins the opposite way? So the book that I will be using is called Solar System by Jill McDonald. This is a book that I own and that I currently use with my 2-year-old son who is obsessed with the solar system. And as you can see, it is full of vivid illustrations. And it has small facts. For example, Venus is the brightest planet. And I will use these. After each page, I will pause and go over what I just read with my students. Independent practice. For independent practice, the teacher will send home a My Book of Space Words activity that the students may go over with their parents to show them what they have learned. A worksheet that requires labeling will also be sent with the appropriate labels to be cut and pasted. A second worksheet that requires students to cut out the planets and paste them in order will also be sent home. It is advised that these activities be completed with parent guidance and using the knowledge of everything we learned in class. The teacher will also send parents a note with the URL to the planet song so that they may really review it at home and go over it. And I included copies of the worksheets that we might be using. This is my book of solar system words that the kids will complete in class and take home. The worksheet that requires the labels, and the worksheet that you can cut and paste the planets and put in order. Materials needed. A model of the solar system for hands-on activity, Play-Doh, scissors, glue, colors, construction paper, and our solar system book, which I have right here. Technology. The teacher will require the use of her laptop and projector to show students the song on the solar system. The teacher will also require the use of the computer lab to use NASA's Space Play. Thank you for watching my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it.